Fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 70.6 kilograms and trains under Steve Walton out of the Wolves Den. Making his amateur debut tonight inside the Eternal Cage. Make some noise for Harvey Youngman! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, who weighed in at 70.8 kilograms and trains under Christopher Mazzali out of Mitsu Domo Martial Arts. Making his amateur debut tonight inside the Eternal Cage, this is Queensland!
Once again, our referee in charge, Matt Wynn, for this lightweight belt, scheduled for 3 by 3 minute rounds. Final instructions, but yeah, you're right. That height and reach advantage looks amazing compared to what the stats said. It looks a lot bigger as far as the height advantage is concerned, but the reach advantage goes to La.
And Harvey Youngman, by name and by nature, the 19-year-old, started Muay Thai at 15. So the boy's got 4 years of Muay Thai experience under his belt. Let's see if that plays a role and a factor in this fight. Good strong jab to start off. That's a good strategy for a long fighter. Fakes the jab, comes through with the right hand.
Both exchanging kicks early, Bones.
Yeah.
Oh, nice punch there by Quee.
Yeah, and Quee just saunters up to Youngman, steps in the middle, super relaxed. Looks like he's at a barbecue with the bloke he borrowed the lawnmower from across the road from. Hands wide open. Super relaxed from La. Ooh la la. Youngman got his backing him up to the cage now. This is good for the tall man. Inside low kick.
Can make a song about these two. Nice jab there. Trying to establish a jab there as Youngman, while Quee is throwing a couple of kicks to the body, to the legs.
Hands very open from La. And low too. You know, a big tall lad like Youngman in front of him. He needs to be careful. Youngman, with the Muay Thai experience, may be able to get that right leg up in a hurry as he tags La with the right hand. Switch stance, misses with the head kick, just as I said it.
Quee content to keep this one on the feet for now, but I thought that he might have been trying to get this one to the ground a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I think he might be trying to get Youngman to overreach on that jab. He's content just to sit on the edge of the range at the moment. Youngman doing a good job not to overreach or coming off balance. Just tapping away for the minute.
Yeah,
Brett.
a couple of nice jabs there by Youngman, but again, it might be Quee that's got confidence in his striking.
Yeah, I think Quee just showed his colours there. So there was a low kick from Youngman, and there was an initial movement from La that looked like he was ready to jump on it. Boy's got a little bit of power in his hands though, Brett.
He has. He's on the back foot, but he's still pepping out jab. And there you go. There's the first takedown attempt. The last minute of the opening round. But Youngman was able to turn around and throw a couple of knees to the body, which is good work by him. And using his strength and control. Punch to the body there by La.
Yeah, framing on the shoulder. Youngman looking to set up a big knee perhaps. Swinging a miss from La, almost takes out the lights of HBF Stadium. And another one. He's got some power. Youngman's going to need to be careful in the pocket.
This matchup proudly brought to you by proper number 12, Irish Whiskey.
Youngman content to take the centre, and that's a good move for the longer range fighter. Hard low kick from La exchanged with a left hook from Youngman. Pops away again with the jab. Superman punch.
Superman punch.
Looks to the photographer. Did you get that? That's my new Facebook profile. Backs him up with a jab. Nice 3-2 combination. Nothing doing for the minute. Round one starting to wind up now, Brett. It's been action-packed affair. With the narrow stance and the narrow legs and the tall stance that he's assuming being able to blast a double leg in the middle. And Youngman's got a nice base. He's nice and balanced, nice and poised, faking well at the moment. That'll be make it difficult for Quee to time the shot. Good straight right hand. La goes back to the well with that low kick. We saw some hard ones in round one from La. Brett.
Nice punch there by Youngman. Early stages of round two. Ooh. Swing and a miss, and on the counter is La.
Nice stiff jab from Youngman. Such an underrated weapon, an underutilised weapon, especially early on in fighters' careers. Rolls beautifully and throws a nice left hook. Youngman, the blue corner, inside low kick. La goes for one himself.
Oh, attempted head kick there by Youngman. Just misses, luckily for La.
Brett, I think it's noteworthy that these guys so young in their career, they wouldn't look out of place at the top of a card anywhere in Australia. Like, showing some real composure. All the skills are there. Not looking overawed by the situation. 3,500 people here in HBF today, and the boys cool as a cucumber.
What I think the difference is, both guys are landing at a high percentage rate, but it's probably the volume that's coming on the side of Youngman, which is obviously higher.
Yeah, you don't need to commit to every strike, Brett. So, he's doing well just to give a nice stiff jab, just like that, like a fencer almost, straight through that guard of La, which has closed up significantly since the opening of round one, where his hands were at the side, looked like a scarecrow. Misses swing and a miss with the inside low kick. Switches stance temporarily, Youngman. Doing nice to control that lead hand of La as he stands in southpaw.
There's the takedown. I was wondering when it was going to come again, the attempted takedown, but I was wondering whether La is leaving his takedown attempts a bit late.
Well, it looked like he was there wasn't a lot of right hand action from Youngman. I feel like he might have been trying to time that. As Youngman reverses the position, he's got a nice lock up top that you'd be pretty familiar with if you're involved in the Muay Thai scene. Needs to be careful now, Lars. He almost eats a knee for afternoon tea. Youngman's got some real height on him, and if he can pummel that left hand inside and get bicep control, those knees are going to be a real problem for La.
I think the takedown defence of Youngman is for the couple of attempts that have been made by La.
Yeah, sitting heavy on that whizzer now. Might look for the hip toss. He does. Good head control from Youngman. Head above Lars. That's going to make a takedown attempt difficult. Peels off beautifully with the left hook and steps back to the centre. Checks and counters with the left hand. It's beautiful striking tonight from Youngman, Brett.
I think that Lars starting to look a bit tired towards the closing stages of round two as well. As the crowd here at HBF Stadium get right into it again.
Yeah, just looking a little to do coming into round three, and he needs to deal with a confident young man.
I like that.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Good start.
Thank you. Checks the leg kick. Good, strong jab again from Youngman. Doesn't need to change anything coming into this third and final round. Staying nice and long with his jab. His corner would have seen that La was pretty keen to make use of countering the right hand to get on the hips. Wings a hard left hook. Does La.
Oh, nice. Both guys landed then. It was nice work by both gentlemen.
Yeah, absolutely. La's dangerous. He's got some power. Starting to press forward now.
That's what he probably needs to do.
Yeah.
He's looping. It's like that was probably more too telegraphed then.
Yeah, it's one of the when you hold your guard so wide, as we see a little bit of a flurry in centre cage.
Yeah.
One of the problems with holding your hand so wide is that if you've got to punch, that's where they've got to come from. And a nice high guard from Youngman is going to make it difficult to get around.
Oh, great punch there by La. His mouth guard has come out. Youngman's mouth guard has come out. Matt Wynn picks it up, puts it back in. But this is better work by La. This is what he needs.
Yeah, it's more aggressive. I still felt like not a lot of those got through. There was the one big one. Knocking the mouth guard clean. Tripling up on the jab now. It's the blue corner. Covers off beautifully. Nice little counter. Right uppercut to left hook combination. La's putting it all on the line now. That's what he needs to do. Coming forward aggressively. Swinging a miss now.
Like it. They're swinging wildly. La is pushing forward, and Youngman on the back foot, still landing punches. Nice jab. He's established that jab pretty well all fight.
Yeah, he's kept it nice and tidy, Youngman. I wonder if his parents said, keep it nice and tidy, Youngman, as he taps away with the inside low kick, just trying to get his back off the cage. His positional work in the cage has been great tonight, and that's just a pure example of that. When he was kind of cut off by Lars forward pressure, managed to seize the clinch, reverse the position, and now he's in the driver's seat with 1 minute to go in round three.
Yeah, that's right. So, again, Lars attempted to get another takedown in the third and final round, but Youngman is too strong. His takedown defence has been spot on.
Yeah, he's got such a nice base. Full credit to his team. Coming in super well prepared. And Lars throwing everything but the kitchen sink at him tonight. And it's stood up so far.
We mentioned at the end of near the end of round 2, that La was looking tired. So what I did like it is he's found his second win and he's put in everything that he can in the third and final round, knowing that he's down 2 rounds.
Yeah, the boy's got heart. I'm sure his corner said to him, we're potentially 2 rounds down now. We need something from you. And he's answered the call, and he's gone out there and thrown some leather. The young man just doing a beautiful job now just to wind down the clock. Lara content just to see this last 10 seconds out now. I think he's not going to win it chipping away with those. Needs to be careful. He doesn't need a knee, and there's the last hurrah. A big swing and a miss with the right hand, and round 3's done and dusted.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this fight 30-27. For your winner, via unanimous decision, in the blue corner, Harvey Youngman.